Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and we're here at Cybos in Boston. And today I'm speaking to Claire Cockerton of Innovate Finance. Now, you guys launched a few weeks ago really to promote FinTech companies and FinTech entrepreneurship in the UK and London. And you know, FinTech is kind of the cool tech of the moment, you know, and for us at Finextra, it's not new because we've been in financial technology geekdom for quite a while now. So you had a really huge launch at Level 39 a few weeks ago. I really wanted to go into, you know, what is Innovate Finance doing currently to really promote your initiative?
We'd absolutely agree with you and champion London and the UK as the epicenter of FinTech, and we think we can lead globally on it. Which is why we launched, and we had such great support from people like the Chancellor and community members across the UK. Since the launch, our membership has doubled, and we've had wonderful strategic partners come to the table to help us articulate the program of the next year. So I'll tell you a little bit about our program going forward. We're running quarterly policy roundtables, which will focus on the key issues that our entrepreneurs are facing in developing their business. We're working with the FCA Project Innovate team to look at how we create a favorable environment for FinTech entrepreneurs and how they access key resources they need to understand what regulation they will encounter in launching their businesses. We're looking at finance for young entrepreneurs and looking at the redefinition of the finance ladder. We traditionally look at a very distinct phased approach for financing your growth as a company, and we're looking at how that landscape has changed with angel groups, angel syndicate groups, alternative finance, crowdfunding, the new options to IPO, corporate venturing departments, all of which are now available to FinTech entrepreneurs in the UK. So that's very exciting. We're also looking at a program with the Open University designing a new curriculum for FinTech for young graduates to encourage graduates from computer science courses into financial services, and also to teach young analysts in the financial services industry about the technology trends that are driving the transformation of banking.
So you guys promote FinTech entrepreneurship businesses in the UK, but you're here at Cybos in Boston. So how does that sort of global reach influence and support your initiative?
Yeah, it's really important for us, even though we were launched in the UK and many of our members are UK based. We have an internationalization strategy, and it's important that we connect to tech clusters around the world, those that specialize in financial services and those that are just emerging as well. So Cybos, our time here, is our first step on foreign soil, and it's really important that we open up channels to new marketplaces for our entrepreneurs. Many of our member companies are launching in emerging markets as well as here in the States. To give you an example, TransferWise is launching in America next year. TransferWise is a peer-to-peer transfer network, and Azimo is also a remittance company, and it's launching in Argentina next year. And RateSetter, UK's largest peer-to-peer lending platform now, is launching in Australia. So it's important that the ambitions of the organization of Innovate Finance reflect the ambitions of our members. And we think UK FinTech is one of the best exportable products that we produce.
So what events and projects should people be looking out for coming from Innovate Finance in the coming months?
So we're going to Singapore with Boris Johnson and London and Partners. So we're taking our members to Singapore to introduce them to investors and to big banks there in November. We are running an event on alternative finance with the British Business Bank, showcasing this changing growth ladder that we talked about. So the various different forms of finance that a young company can go to to get their much needed cash. And we're launching our big annual forum on March 9th at the Guildhall back in London. And that event will be a full day and will look at 5 main themes: social inclusion, financial literacy, financing for entrepreneurs, cryptocurrencies, as well as hearing from our members what their vision of FinTech 2020 is in the UK.
Excellent. Claire, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Good.